Black History Month is important because Black history is American history.
Oh, I feel like we're just not taught like enough Black history in school to begin with.
People have been trying to erase Black people for so long.
Anything that we aspire to do on this earth, we have an equal opportunity to do that.
Black History Month, at least you know that when this month comes around, it's about to be all Black all the time.
You just feel important this month.
What a tough question.
Super hot fire after he's like done his rap battle and he's like, yeah, that's me.
I don't know. I'm too old for memes.
The guy that does like the thinking, he's like,
the little boy with the cup who kind of just looks up and then disappears.
Any meme that has Cardi B is probably my favorite.
Why you always lie?
He's like,
not on my watch.
When Obama won presidency.
Barack Obama.
I just remember that night. I remember that moment. I remember that time. And just where everybody's minds was as far as like white people and Black people. I was young. I was probably like 7, 8 years old.
Probably the portion of the civil rights movement that was made up of the Panthers and how they really promoted like Black self-love, and which was a very new concept at the time.
Gabby Douglas winning her Olympic gold medal.
The Negro solstice that just passed on Twitter, that was like my favorite moment ever.
Coachella with Beyonce.
Beyonce Homecoming.
With Black Panther, celebrate that, you know, with him passing. R.I.P. to Chadwick.
When the Black Lives Matter movement started in 2013.
When Cathay Williams was the first African American woman to enlist in the Army, but she enlisted as a male.
I would invite Henrietta Lacks.
Whitney Houston.
Kamala Harris, definitely.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
I'd have to go with Malcolm X.
I would bring Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Maya Angelou, just because her poetry is so good.
George Washington Carver, because he not only do a lot with the peanut, but he did a lot with like everything, and people don't know that.
Claude McKay.
Maybe it's because I just recently watched a movie about this, but I'm gonna say Madam C.J. Walker because she seemed really eccentric, successful, and I just want to be around her.
The first African American student at OSU, I believe her name is Nancy. Yeah, Nancy.
Dorothy Dandridge.
Maybe like Sojourner Truth.
Definitely bringing Nipsey Hussle.
I don't know why like Harriet Tubman keeps popping in my head. Like, like she'd be so fun.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna invite Harriet Tubman. She gonna come to the cookout.
To Zion by Lauryn Hill. My mom used to always play that CD.
I love All the Single Ladies by Beyonce. I think because I can do my dance with it.
Break me out and get you, yeah, when the lights is out, hey.
Down for my N-words, that song.
I don't have a specific song, but a genre that makes me feel Black is Afro beats.
Anything by Earth, Wind & Fire, or anything by Teddy Pendergrass, or Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. How can I forget Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes?
Ooh. First off, what categorizes as a Black film?
It would have to be ATL.
Dope. It came out in 2015.
I guess Friday.
All right, I'll break it down like this. Friday is my favorite Black film through and through.
Beyonce's visual album for Black is King. That is Black film at its best.
The Princess and the Frog, because it's like the first Black princess. I guess Dreamgirls.
It has to be Dreamgirls.
Dreamgirls. I think it talks about a lot of like really important things, like, you know, like fat phobia, which is something that's huge in the Black community, and I think you can really see the colorism aspect in it too.
Well, you know, Love and Basketball is a classic, but I also love Beauty Shop. Like I could say every line of Beauty Shop.
The innovation.
Pretty much every aspect. The way that we dress, our style.
The food, the fashion.
I feel like everything comes from Black fashion. Everyone wants to be like us in a way.
We're very like gritty people. We get through tough times.
There's just a different level of depth to the love there that I just can't put into words.
I think I would have to say the community, because like, you don't even have to really say anything sometimes and people just know. Like you could be walking around and you see something and then you look at somebody else and you're like, did you see that? And I'm like, yeah, I saw that. And then you just kind of like laugh together and you don't even say anything. It's just known.
Honestly, free.
It's not just gonna be a month, it's gonna be something we talk about all year, all the time. Like if they're not taught about it in school, we're gonna be taught about it at home.
I want my kids to, Know Black history first.
By extending it, not 28 days, we need 365.
With pride, because to be Black is to be proud.
Being yourself, owning who you are, and not letting anyone try to define you, you know?
A lot of times, Black History Month is conversations that begin and end with Black oppression.
And I think we forget just about the beautiful small parts of Black History Month or Black History period, the cookouts, the hanging out with your friends, the family reunions, these type of things. And I just want my kids to be able to know those type of things. But I don't want kids, so other people's kids, to know those things.
As someone that helps students move to the next level.
I just want history to remember me as someone who was really connected with her community, who loves her community.
I just want to be somebody who, when they envision their best self, they try to act like and do something that I would do.
Hopefully I'm a good-ass lawyer and I do some shit that just changes the world.
I want history to remember me for being fabulous, and that's it.
Hopefully as like just an activist who fought for what was right and stood up for her people and herself. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Cool.
That's a wrap. Woo!
Drama. It's giving bougie.
Period. Period.
Do you like
Kanye
this?
West, give me The Fame, 2008 Lady Gaga.
That's like one of my favorite movies of all time, Fame.
He's like making this face, it's like, and then he like walks away. That is like my favorite meme. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, y'all didn't send us any questions in advance. I could have.
That's the point.
I could have come prepared.
The jewelry. The jewelry.
I always mess up the title, but this one it's like Rain Down on Me, because it just reminds me of
Rain
Down on Me. Yeah, that one.
I love that song. It's so good.
It's so good.
Heard something gonna come to the cookout for sure.
Black, thank God I'm black.
Splash.